Lions TV, Joe, full time for the Den, 0-0. We've got a few people queuing up, but how much can you say about that game? Honestly.
I was just thinking that before I was about to come on. There ain't much you can say, to be honest. It was 0-0 tells the story, really. It was a very physical game, but they looked up for it physically a bit more than us. You're used to us being a very physical side. And I feel like
we usually lack in endeavour, like, in talent, we make up for an endeavour and effort, and they just seemed like they wanted it more.
I think they out-Millwalled us tonight. We're usually a very physical, strong team, especially the first half. They looked like they wanted it more. But, we didn't have a clear-cut opportunity, really.
Like, I don't remember us having one shot.
Because we didn't really have a proper shot on goal, and I think one of them said it in the previous interview. You judge their keeper how good they are, but did the keeper have much to do?
Just nothing really happened in the game. I mean, they stuck a few balls in the box, but Martin wasn't that tested, that much. We looked shaky at the back at times, but going forward, I mean, I don't want to start pointing fingers at Jed, but 6 times in a row there, he's run down the right way and kicked it against the defender, the first ball, and he's our magic man, so to speak. Yeah. So
it just didn't fall for us tonight. I think we looked very far off the pace compared to Saturday and last couple of performances. It just weren't there tonight. But again, it's like, I don't know what you can say, because there's not too much to say. I found a lot of the battle was in the midfield tonight, and it was just a very scrappy, physical game. And you could tell both teams were struggling, but they just looked like they wanted it a bit more. They had a couple of chances towards the end, but again, for either team, there was nothing really clear-cut.
They didn't have to win the game. We needed to win the game, and that's when we struggle, when we do, when we have to try and break teams down. We just haven't got enough ideas going forward, mate.
Yeah, I said that towards the end. It was every time we got into the final third today, it just seemed to break down. They just sort of nullified us, like whether we was going long ball, whether we went down the wing, tried to cross it in. I noticed as we went down the wings as well and tried to cross the ball in, we weren't getting enough players in the box.
No. What we do is, you've got Marshall, who's not left-footed, cutting back inside. You've got Jed, who couldn't get no deliveries in. So the rest of the players, 3 central midfielders, like you say, someone's got to get in, take a chance and take a gamble, try and get on the end of something.
Yeah, it just weren't happening. I remember at one point seeing, we had the ball out wide, and then I looked in the box, and there's only Gregory and Marshall in there. And it's like, well, what's the point in crossing it? You can't rely your hopes on one of them.
It's frustrating, because as fans, we're in this box here, we're speaking to the fellas next door in the box, who we don't know, never met before. Everyone's saying the same things.
Yeah.
Get people beyond, it's hard at the minute, because you've got Meredith, whose distribution isn't great, trying to get beyond Marshall. It didn't really happen. Romeo and Jed, down the right, we do create a lot usually, but concede more than we do down the left. But even they weren't at it tonight, Romeo. Yeah. I
think the whole team weren't at it tonight. Like you said as well, we need to get behind teams, get behind that defence, play the ball across.
Early, sharp.
Yeah, that's it. And
catch them off
it's just like any opportunity we look like we might get behind them, they just stopped, tried to drag the ball back. There was just no pace to it tonight, no speed. Any opportunity we look like might go forward, they'd stop and then play it back again. And then it's too late by the time whatever they're trying to do, it's too late.
And we just run out of basics, and it's very obvious to us as fans. The players ain't doing it. Sheffield United will be easy Saturday.
Oh yeah, what a game!